Hello, Gordon here. Hope all is well with you. This Facebook Live I've called, If You Follow the I Hate Mondays crowd. And it's looking at a point I made in one of my quote images. And the quote goes on to say, if you follow the I Hate Monday crowd, you're following the wrong crowd. Looking at one of my quote images of a photo that I took on Sunday the 6th of August back in 2015. And it's Monday the 5th of August 2019 as I'm recording this video. So that's close enough for rock and roll. Yeah. And I've posted the image in the group, and I'll post it again below this video once I finish the video. Because on a Sunday afternoon, it tends to start on a Sunday afternoon and then into the evening, Sunday evening, see if you can relate to this, you get this nagging feeling, this sort of sense of doom that Mondays is coming. Oh, I don't want to do this. Why do I have to do this? I hate Mondays. I wish it wasn't Monday coming. And then Monday morning is even worse. It's all over the internet. It's all over social media. I hate Mondays. I wish I didn't have to do it. Why is it like this? Moan, 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 blah, blah, blah. Now, you won't be surprised to hear, I haven't got a lot of time for that. I can understand why people are in the I Hate Mondays crowd. Because, well, partly it's easier, isn't it? It's human nature to follow crowds. And it's easy to follow the I Hate Monday crowd because you're fitting in. So, yeah, it's easier, isn't it? Well, no, not really. Might be easier in the short term. But in the medium/long term, here's what you're doing. If you're in, or dare I say leading, the I Hate Mondays crowd, what you're saying is that your current situation is A, not good enough, B, not something you can change, and C, so all you can do is moan about it. Now, a lot of people who are in the I Hate Mondays crowd, it's because they spend Monday to Friday doing a job, a classic job, and that involves a commute as well. So the commute is a drudge. If they've been doing the job for any length of time, years, maybe decades, it's a drudge to think about going back to work, to think about the commute. And if the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, is your rest space, of course Monday means that you're leaving that behind and you won't get that again for the rest of the whole week. Oh, until the next weekend. Oh, moan, moan, moan. Well, hang on. Here's what I mean about you could be in a different crowd than the I Hate Mondays crowd. So if you're moaning about your job, because remember, I talk about self-improvement, goal achievement and wealth creation. If you've got a job, what an abundance of wealth that is. If you've got a job that you can go out and interact with other humans, if you've got a job that pays your bills, puts food on your table, puts a roof over your head, okay, you can moan about it, but just have a think about the real, genuine wealth of abundance that you have. That millions of people, hundreds of millions of people around the world don't have that abundance and would give their right arm to have it, and you've got it. So I do tend to think people moaning about their jobs, actually it is a wealth of abundance which maybe could be appreciated a bit more for what it is. And if you do appreciate the abundance of having a job, but you still, don't like about it, it's a trudge, you've been doing it too long, there's no joy or passion, it is a routine, monotonous, boring thing, well, change it. Change it. As a big name in the motivational field, Jim Rohn says, one of his favourite quotes, if you don't like your address, change it. You're not a tree. Who says you can't change your job? I'm not saying it's always necessarily easy, because that would be silly if I said it's always easy just to change your job at a drop of a hat. But don't tell me you can't change your job, because I'll tell you can. Don't tell me you can't follow your dreams, go for your passions, pursue joy in what you do for a living. Don't tell me that either, because I'll tell you, yes, you can. brackets, it might not be easy, close brackets, but yes you can. So if you follow the I Hate Mondays crowd, maybe it's time you need to be in a new crowd. And here's what I'm not saying, by the way. I'm not saying you have to start a new crowd and you have to be happy clappy, yay, positivity all the time. I'm not saying that. Because just as this I Hate Mondays crowd is there and exists, the different crowd, the more positive crowd, the more appreciative, intentional crowd is also there. And is ready to welcome anyone into it, including you. Now you might say, well, that crowd of positivity is not there for me. It's not there in my family. It's not there in my friends. It's not there in my work colleagues. It's not there in my immediate peer pressure. Well, that's fine. It isn't there for everybody. You might find one or two people in those groups of people who are the positive people, by the way, and maybe you could latch onto them. But with the rise of the internet, which I call another staggering wealth of abundance and opportunity, that positive crowd is absolutely 100% definitely there. So don't tell me you can't find a crowd of positivity to join either, because yes you can. So there we go. Hope you like that message. If you're following the I Hate Mondays crowd, you're following the wrong crowd. Let me know what you think. Hope you appreciate and maybe see some value in that. If you do see some value, do hit the like button. I would appreciate that. It helps me spread my message further via the Facebook algorithms. Hope all is well with you. Signing off for now. Wishing you as ever health and happiness, and I'll speak to you again soon.